this statement that was made by the esteemed congresswoman that somehow got a speaking spot at the convention. If this isn't a reflection of how far this party truly is sinking at this point, I don't know what is, but get your barf bags ready.
Democratic Congresswoman Summerlee said today that the DNC missed an opportunity by not featuring a Palestinian American or a member of the uncommitted movement to speak. As the former head of the DNC, what would you have done?
I would have done exactly what the head of the DNC, Jamie Harrison, and the Harris campaign did, which is make sure that there was a breadth and diversity of speakers that not only included voices on behalf of Israel and her safety and security in bringing the hostages home, but also the very strong message that came from the Polands, who talked about the importance of making sure that not only the hostages are home, but that no one benefits from the suffering. There is no winner in a suffering competition.
First of all,
there is.
The way that she has to choke on her word, first of all, she's such a bigot.
And
she's such a bigot on such an exponential level.
She can't say Palestinian. She won't say the word Palestinian.
Really, and if anybody, and again, I'm not really breaking any big news here. She lives in West Broward in a very upper middle class gated community. So it shouldn't come to any surprise to anybody that this is a person who really doesn't like other people. She just uses them.
She's Zionist.
It's a means to an end. And the way, Nadia, that she basically is like choking on her words to not have to even acknowledge the existence of Palestinian people.
She doesn't say. She will never say that. But the truth is, I'm offended by the whole CNN thing in general. I'm offended that they call it the Israel-Hamas war. I'm offended by a lot of things about the entire presentation of this. She's just sort of like the tip of the iceberg. I'm just saying.
Do you agree that we're getting to, I look at somebody like Wasserman Schultz in particular on the national scale, and all I see is the perfect recruitment video for Donald Trump. What are your thoughts? Muted again, Nadia.
Wait, unmute.
When people weren't sure if Biden was going to drop out or not, she was actually the one making the round saying that Biden should stay in because Biden is a better ally for Israel. And it wasn't just her, it was her and Donna Brazile, both of the DNC chairs who were responsible for when the DNC lost campaigns during Al Gore and Hillary Clinton. And so I was actually in the gym at the time. And so one of them was on MSNBC and the other one was on CNN at the exact same time. And then when I said, I'm like, oh, Biden's going to be gone pretty soon, because that's like the losing team between the two of them.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, because I think American Muslims are still kind of scared to vote for Donald Trump. So that's why you're not seeing this real backlash against Democrats in the way that you should. Yeah. And some of that is, I think, their own political powerlessness, as well as their naivete on this issue, that they think the Democrats are going to be able to provide them a better solution, where it would actually be better for them to really be more demanding on this issue at this point than to really just grovel for having meetings with Kamala Harris. I think it would be a lot better for them to take a strong stand on this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they are putting way too much faith in this idea that they're ahead in the polls and they don't have to do anything. They still want to pretend that there isn't a silent Trump voter out there, and that is a colossal electoral mistake.
I just don't. I don't even think they care. But like the irony of this. So let's look at this. We're watching the person who got caught cheating Bernie Sanders in the last Democratic convention, commenting on and then asking her opinion on how something should have been handled at this Democratic convention. The same person who got caught cheating. Like, these people don't care. They don't even care, and they don't even care if you see it. And it's just, I just feel so angry.
They just feel
I have so much anger.
They just see Donald Trump as the ultimate political football that they simply cannot, there is no line that they cannot cross, because the assumption is that people will be too afraid to take him on again. And I got to tell you,
They're repeating 2016.
You're dancing with the devil now. Now you really are.
I'm telling you, listen to me now, quote me later. You will see a repeat of 2016 because Hillary is in that Kamala suit.
Let's finish this out.
You had Keith Ellison, who mentioned and talked about the importance of eliminating suffering. And this was, I mean, the suggestion that was made of an uncommitted delegate speaking was one that there was no commitment to ensure that they would have a unifying, similar message. And so ensuring that we had the
silent part out loud
issues addressed, the safety and security and moving forward for Palestinians in Gaza, as well as ensuring that a ceasefire is brought to bear with hostages returned and Hamas taking the deal. That was the message that came strongly and clearly from the stage, and that was the right one.
Yeah, she's pretty vile.